But this mech was revolutionary when it came out. This video is from 13 years ago, and it's still there's not a lot of better examples out there, but I will touch on some of them. Building this Kuratas model in this guy's garage or in his workshop, just a couple people, and it was really inspirational because it's steel and hydraulics and diesel generated engine. So we thought, like, what's next? For years I wanted to see more people do this kind of stuff, and it just wasn't happening until a company called MegaBots came out that created a couple of robots like these that were, again, really kind of fast and loose with the engineering, but they did a really good job with using steel and, again, hydraulics and generators, so all the main components that you need to build something. They had these roll cages, and they really pulled out all the they really went all out, I should say, to really represent a brand, an American robot, and then they challenged Kuratas to a battle. And so there's this whole video you can watch online where they actually went to Japan to fight against the Kuratas. Here's a different version of it, different color anyway, to fight against the Kuratas in this kind of warehouse scene. I'll show one quick 2-second clip here. I don't know if the audio will work. Let's see.
Close the distance as quickly as possible. Look at that left arm. Come on.
The challenge is it's so slow moving. So slow moving, and the weapons don't really do much, but center of gravity certainly does do a lot. So because Kuratas could get lower, and they didn't bother moving back or anything, they tipped it right over. The second battle they did, they actually used a I thought it was kind of crazy that they did this, but they had a chainsaw type weapon on the American robot. I was just trying to find it. Oh, they did a bunch of like kind of staged battle things to show their weapons and stuff like that. But the second one, they literally attacked the Japanese robot, attacked with this chainsaw like armor and digging into the equipment. I thought that was brutal, to be honest, and extremely dangerous if there's a man inside. But they cut some hoses and debilitated the machine, and then so they won that one as well. They won that one. So crazy, right? Inspirational though that you could do these things. My only gripe was that the weapons are kind of wimpy, and the this whole show was kind of try to kick off an idea of having these battle mechs in an arena. But we found that it was just so slow paced that it wasn't actually very exciting, and the show quality was pretty funny because they have a thing where oh no, the equipment's falling over, run for your life, and they're acting like kind of funny reporters. It was funny. So watch that. It's called the Giant Robot Duel. The channel's called Go Gun, and it's originally was the channel of the MegaBots people, but that didn't end well. And the company went bankrupt, and they ended up selling off their unit, and almost for scrap. It was still strong and really well built and designed. Although my only gripe really is that these are all tread-based. These are basically tanks, so they're not really, like, in my opinion, fighting robots unless they can walk. I know there's a nuance there, right? But a humanoid walking giant robot is what we all want to see. And so it's unfortunate that the company here that was actually quite cocky about it all. I assume it was all just showmanship, but that they ended up going bust. Meanwhile, I don't know, Kuratas is just they're just picking away in their garage, taking multi-million-dollar orders for custom millionaires to get their robot on. But the thing I liked about it was that it gave you a sense that it is possible to do these things. It's not necessarily possible to make a walking mech yet, but I wanted to show a couple other examples I came across early on. One is Mantis Hexapod, I should say, and I didn't realize that they went for a Guinness World Records. Now Matt Denton, the creator of this one, was already an animatronics engineer. Like, he designed I believe toys, but also animatronics for movies. And one of the things he made since, well, after this, was him and his team created the BB-8 robots that were used in Star Wars. Yeah, and won awards for that kind of work. So, you know, the skill set that you gain, whether it's from design and simulation or from manufacturing and engineering, or just from piloting, like these are crossover skills that can be used in other domains. So learn how to weld, learn to do software, learn to do 3D modeling, like a little bit of everything, or dive in deep on one of those things, and you can really create some amazing things. The another one that's come out since the time of Kuratas and the others, it's this one, Arcax. I hadn't seen it until very recently, even though it's been a couple years. I'll just show a couple clips from here. Again, very similar design, look and feel even from the Kuratas. I don't believe that there's any relationship to the Kuratas company that I had seen yet, but check it out. Archax, Archax. Again, it's in my Mech Mania playlist, so just go check it out there. And then one thing that I do want to show that is walking, the best thing I could find is the power armor from Fallout. Now, Hacksmith, if you're not already familiar with the Hacksmith channel, you should go check it out because they have whole playlists just on building this power armor. Everything from building the armor plates. I'm trying to find the specific spot for you. They built armor plates, show all of the challenges that they had in building it. And then they've ended up with this suit. They've got powered legs, they got a powered upper body, they've got an inflatable system that holds you and seals you in a way. And then in this video, it's called the Power Armor Legs Are Complete. They call it part 7 of 6, where they actually really tries it on and they lift him off the ground and show that he can use his legs and stuff. So they don't have gloves for him yet in this video. This is only 4 months ago, so there's still more, I'm sure, going on right now. This is all pneumatic powered, it sounded like, and I don't know what kind of power they used. Sorry, I forget. But this is one of the most promising looking kind of humanoid type systems that I've seen, because obviously it will be actuated by his own personal movements to make him walk, but it's highly probable that with the proper gyroscopic stabilization, they could make this just go on its own without a human operator inside. And that's another area I want to get into, is kind of the teleoperation side of things. But really, to kind of round it back to I should show one other video by Hacksmith. Again, is what they call which is the power loader, like from the Alien franchise. They've done a really amazing job here too. It's very strong, it's very capable, but it's a tracked vehicle again. So even though they got a nice Caterpillar branding and generator on there and everything, it's still a tracked vehicle. So it's like, oh, so close. Now, if you go through, you can hear and see in their series of their playlist as they're designing the power loader why they had to make certain trade-offs. But I mean, if you don't think it's strong enough to be called a power loader, there's your. So kudos to you guys. It's looking great, and I can't wait to see where they end up going with all of these things.